Hello and welcome to episode 54 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood. So, we were tasked with going here and talk to Oriala about getting a bed ready for Alisaie, who got hurt in the last battle. So, let's see what she wants here. Huh? Do you require assistance? Very well. We'll make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There we go. Some clean sheets. There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Right. We're bring her in. Honestly, Alphanode, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Oriala, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Kryl? She'll be crossed if you make her wait too long, as will I. Ah, a chilling prospect, indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. They're good together. When they're not at it, wow. When they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Joffrey, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. Alright. Oh, I love this part. Huh.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just, if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
It suits you.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. but mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle. There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Oh. After this episode, I will actually post, also upload the, what should I call it? Well, it's a cutscene basically. You will see. Maybe we got a bit carried away, but you have to admit, that was fun. Thank you, Joffrey. You're the best kind of friend. The kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. Oh man. Cheek to cheek. Yeah. That's probably the worst looking headgear I ever seen. Oh well. Now that LSA settled in, it's time we rejoin the fight. Thought actually, maybe you and Alfred should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers, and that might take a while. Alright. Talk to Alphanode. Elderly private. I don't think I ever noticed that guy before. Ah, there you are. What was it that Liz wanted of you? Ha! A sparring match on the Destroyer's very palm? I would have liked to have seen that. But she is right. We have lingered here long enough. I'm ready to depart when you are. take care, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't. No, last time that happened, you ended up sitting on a bed. And you had better not rise from that bed until you are given express permission to do so. The ranger will be paying you a visit soon, and he is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way, Geoffrey. Alright, so guess we are going there. This way. You okay? Yes, you are. Alright, so my plan is right now to go and deliver this quest, and then I'm guessing the last of these quests to get flying around here will be the MSQ. There we go. So we are probably not very far away from the next expansion, which will be Shadowbringers. And in my opinion, one of the best. expansions, especially if you follow the story and you get some what should I call it? You get some familiarity with the people around you. It's actually a very good story. You are returned. How fares your sister, Alphinaud? A rapier which remains undulled, for better or for worse. Have there been any developments in our absence? I'm proud to say that Castrum Abonia is now wholly under our control. At present, we are taking stock of the enemy's supplies and redistribute them amongst our men. Also, while sifting through the officers' documents, we learned that a unit of skulls under Fodola's command passed through the castrum en route to the capital, with a single prisoner in their custody. Ryan, it has to be her. In all likelihood, yes. You will be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the loch has been secured by our soldiers and is now safe to travel. And one final piece of good news. Reinforcements from all 4 Alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operation within the loch. Commander Hext should be arriving soon, yes? When she does, we will call a meeting to discuss the final stages of Roldgot's beacon. And there she is. Sorry for keeping you all waiting. An Alamegan folk dress. How very fitting. And well fitting, I might add. I wanted to do something for Yuda and myself. This is it. The last push. We're coming, Kryl. Oh boy.
I remember my father's words, how they rang in my ears as we left Castrum Abania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us, to stand against oppression and tyranny. 20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor. Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you? Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The Immortal Flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course. You can count on us.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos. As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Rhalga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more!
All right. Do this. The stage is set, and the players are assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would grandfather say if he were with us here today? Yeah, I don't need that helmet. That helmet looked terrible. For all our other accomplishments, Kryle remains in the hands of the enemy. And I find myself wondering if I could have done more. But we know how that. What we know now that she was taken to the city. We have found nothing which might tell us where she is being held. You know, you could just ask me. Bankred, What have you learned? I shall spare you the particulars of my infiltration and simply state that I have seen her with my own eyes. She is being held within the residential district south of our city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of an old temple of the first of Ralgor, within which the Imperials have constructed a research facility. Research facility? What manner of research? Why methods to imbue Gallians with the power to manipulate ether, in pursuit of which goal their scientists have, I am sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects. What? Calm down, Alfredo. We've already been tasked with securing the Alamigan quarter. This just gives us a reason to do it faster. I entered and exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transports. But that method is not suitable for a larger force. And it does, and it goes without saying that a direct assault on the rather substantial main gate would be ill-advised. I think I might know someone who can help. One of my men, he had an idea about how to get into the city. Actually, it might be best if I let him explain it himself. It's been a while. I'll not take offense if you don't remember. Might even be glad of it. Alagana, am I right? Aye. Wise course the name. I was raised in the peaks, but my mom grew up in the city. Any road, I reckon we can get inside the Alamigan quarters by way of Loch Seld. What? Oh! It was a story my mom told us, which made me think of it. She was always going on about what life was like when she was a girl. See how they used to have to boil the water from the well before they could drink it, since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the loch, which means that there must be an underwater tunnel or something. Aye, that is it. But it won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed, see? Apparently, Theodoric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. So even if you come up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sort, befriended a god and lifted the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried on selling water until the Imperials invaded. And he ended up working at the saltery. In short, we need your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it. I'm certain he does, and I can take you to him. But it'll be dangerous. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. We're used to dangerous. Naga and Arenwald will assemble a squadron, while the rest of us go and get the key. Alright, how much time do we have left? We have 9 minutes. So, yeah, this episode might be become a bit longer. Let's not waste any more time, then, shall we? My mom said Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then well, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ready, Joffrey? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols, or worse. Alright, so if I remember, that's right. We're here, but this isn't right. Can't remember exactly where everything is located. So this might take a while. Is there anything up here? I feel like I've been here. Yes, I have. There it is. Really nice.
Away with you! There we go. The wake on post entry makes mention of a plan to take a sheltering solid monastery. Alright, so where's the monastery exactly? Yeah, I'm not sure where to go.
Ah, here it is. Oh, really? That was weird. I did not die. Well, I will continue this in the next episode because, well, it's been 47 minutes already. So I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my episodes. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.